Welcome back. Today we're doing a mobility and stretch routine. It's very important at the end of the training week that we stretch, guys. So first up, we have cobra stretches. You're going to lie down on your stomach, place your hands beside your chest and push up, as you can see there. Make sure you're feeling that stretch right in your core. Your hip flexors as well should be feeling this. Make sure you're still breathing as you stretch. Okay, we're gonna go down again and push up. This time we are going to be looking back just to make sure we get a bit of a more stretch in the obliques. Hold that for a few more seconds. Go down again. Face the other way. Hold that for a few more seconds. And time. We're going into our next stretch and we are going to be doing some cat-cows. Alright, you're going to be on all fours, arching your back or rounding your back, and then doing the opposite, making sure you push your chest out as you stretch out your core. So we're really nailing the stretch in the back as well as the core. And again, make sure you breathe. Inhale as you arch your back. Exhale as you push your chest out. Let's stretch out that core. We have a few more reps here. Keep going. And time. All right, now we are going to be just stretching out our glutes, specifically the side of the glutes. You're going to be sitting down, have your legs stretched, and then grab one leg, bend it as you try and really have the knee of that leg and the opposite shoulder get as close as possible, because that's how you're going to make sure you're getting a really nice stretch. So there's a better angle there from the right side. You can play around with where you wrap your arm on the bent leg. Hold that for a few more seconds. And obviously the timer is just to give a guideline, but you are welcome to hold the stretch for as long as you feel that you need to, because our bodies are different. And also the strain that you would have put on your body during an entire week might have been more than mine. So yeah, now we're doing our pigeon pose. We start on balancing on our hands, making sure we really feel the stretch in the glute. And then we also go ahead and rest on our elbows to just make sure we get just a deeper stretch in there. Alright, we're going on the other side, downward dog position. And there you bend your leg as you put it down to the mat. Just like that. You can really play around with where you put your hands. And there we'll go ahead and rest on our elbows. And time. Okay, now we are going to be doing some back twists. You're lying down on your stomach, spread your arms as you take your legs to the other side while having them bent, of course. As you can see in the video, really try and rest on the heel of the foot to ensure you really have a nice range to get that stretch. We're doing that for 10 alternating reps. You can choose to hold for a bit longer, or you can choose to just alternate as I'm doing there. Right, we're going to go into the next one. Sitting down, having your legs stretched, you're going to go ahead and reach for your toes. This will really allow for that stretch in the hamstrings, as well as in the mid to upper back. Make sure you're also breathing. And now we'll move our hands to the heels. This will just allow for more range and a deeper stretch in the movement. In time. And now we are going into some back rocks. So you're going to be holding your ankles as you move your body towards the mat. Just like that. You don't want to have your body move too far on your upper back. You still want to have control, just so that you don't move to a position that you can't come back from. If I can use that word. Now we're stretching our back as well. Lying down on your back, you're going to have one of the legs bent. Then bring them over to the opposite side. You can also hold the knee of that bent leg. This is really helping us stretch out that lower back, relieve any tension that we would have accumulated as we did our training. Just like that on the other side. Just hold that position. Few more seconds in time. And now we are going into knee hugs. You're lying down on your back. Going to bring your knee as close to your chest as you can. This movement will help us stretch out the hamstrings as well. Keep going. And you can really have your head rested on the mat here. I just didn't want to mess my hair up. And now we're going into calf stretches. You're in downward dog position. Just going to be playing around the placement of your feet, alternating between the legs. Just like that. As always, you can always play around with the range that you're working with. Maybe you can bring your feet closer to your hands. That feels more. Okay, and now we have deep lunges. Just like that. You really look at that movement. I'm having my knee go past my toes. But as always, you also want to make sure that you're working with the mobility that you have. You don't want to stretch to a point that you hurt yourself. So we're going to hold that position. Okay, we're alternating, going to the other side. So really help us loosen just the groin, the hip flexors as well, our ankles. And as always, you're welcome to put your hands on the mat just to give you more balance. All right. Now we are going to be stretching out our groin. And please pardon the names of the stretches. I really don't know, what the actual proper names are. Okay, now we're going on the other side. Just like that. Really, really trying to relieve tension in the hips Hold that for a few more seconds. And time. All right, now we are going to be doing a lunge with an arm extension. There you go. Yeah, we're holding that lunge, but then supporting ourselves with the opposite arm as we stretch out the other. This is also allowing us to get some stretching in the back. Okay, on the other side. Here you go. Just like that. Really want to make sure your core is engaged for this one to really ensure that you're balanced throughout the movement. Hold that for a few more seconds. Okay, now we're going to be doing another variation of the same movement. It's just the placement of our hands or our arms that's a bit different. So instead of balancing with our opposite arm, we're now balancing with the arm that's on the same side as the leg that we're bending in front, or the leg that's in front. So yeah, this definitely requires more stability, so you will have to engage your core just a bit more. Just like that. See, we keep that arm right beside the knee. That also helps support for balance. Just like that. And also look at the stretched arm. Yeah, that also helps to keep you in balance. And time. All right, now we are going to be doing some quad stretches. You can also play around with where your knee is placed. You can have the knee come up, so you can have a slight lean forward to do that. As always, you know what the kind of stretch your body needs. So you can always play around with these movements. And time. And now we're doing some hip circles, 12 reps each way. Just like that, just to loosen the lower back. Going the other way now. Keep going. And time. All right, now we're going to be doing some side stretches. You're going to be reaching for the opposite side with your arm. Really trying to get as much of a stretch as possible on the obliques. Just like so. Alright, now we are stretching out our arms. Really putting that arm across the chest. So help us also loosen our shoulders. Go ahead for 10 reps. Okay, and now we are doing some cross back arm stretch. This will really help us loosen some tension on the triceps and in our shoulders. Just like that. So you're having the arm bent, making sure that that arm goes downward. Right, now we're stretching out our hamstrings again. Just gonna have a forward fold as you place your hands behind your quads and ankles. also work with your own mobility for this. You can go ahead and just touch the floor for this one. This is also an easier variation. And you can also touch your toes. Still the same stretch. Alright, now we are going to be doing some shoulder rolls. 10 reps each way. Just like that, the other way. Few more. Alright. Now we're going to be rolling our neck. Just 5 reps. 5 reps each way. You can do more. Oh yes, and time. Well done, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in the next one. As always, see you soon. Bye.